Hey guys, Cell here. Welcome back to some more Fate Grand Order. I've put this off for over 2 weeks. I don't know why. I've just been busy with other stuff. But yeah, it's finally time to sink our teeth into Agartha. I am way behind on this. It's not even funny, man. Hey there, Cell. Looks like you came ready for anything, just like I told you. Of course, is this about the next operation? You're looking as lovely as the Mona Lisa. What's this? Is this your attempt at flattering your commander? Who the hell taught you to be so clever? Nonetheless, that was very bene. So bene. In fact, that you deserve one of Da Vinci's handmade gold stars of excellence. Obvious as some things may be, it's still worthwhile to point them out now and then again. It's a sad fact of life that people can get used to almost in anything after all. Without a bit of affirmation here and there, could one ever even become accustomed to my own marvelous beauty, hard as that may be to imagine? Commander, can we please focus on the matter at hand? Sorry, Mosh. I was just trying to lighten the mood, especially since our subject is pretty heavy. Okay, Mosh, take it away. Well, Senpai, to get straight to the point, we discovered what appears to be another singularity involving one of the surviving demon god pillars, like in Shinjuku. A demon god pillar? That's right. As you know, there's 72 pillars of demon gods with fearsome powers that combine to make up Solomon, or rather, magical protocol Gatia. We believe this is to be one of the pillars that escaped from the Temple of Time. We've checked it against the data we acquired from Shinjuku and all but certain. However, what is it? I don't believe Marsh for not wanting to say this. You may have reshifted to all manner of places and singularities, but this one is highly unusual, even compared to your previous endeavors. At first, we even couldn't believe that a singularity would appear there of all places. But we double and triple checked our calculations and were sure of our result. We have to assume it's really there and act accordingly, even if it doesn't seem to make any sense. Of course, it goes without saying that there's no telling what could happen there or what sort of dangers may be waiting. But that's what reshifts are for, to go to times and places that don't even begin to qualify as ordinary. Right, Caldea's order applies even if, no, precisely because these situations are so unusual. And of course it makes sense that the Chaldea master with the most knowledge and experience would be the one that we send to look into the resolve the matter. Which means, another singularity for me, You got it. The fact of the matter is, we don't have any other viable reshift candidates. I know we're asking a lot of you, taking on another long-term investigation so soon after Shinjuku, but we really don't have another option. That said, I wouldn't blame you for refusing this time around, but it looks like I don't need to worry about that, do I? Right. In our current situation, when there's no one that can take care of the responsibility of reshifting, Master Cell is more determined than anyone to take on the job. Take her turn at bat, fine. I just wish I could fight alongside you again, Senpai. I feel better knowing you're here supporting me. You will as soon as you're back to your old self. Wow. There we go, got her to blush. In the meantime, I'll be sure to keep observing you here. I'll use every piece of information at my disposal to eliminate danger before it reaches you. In that sense, all of Caldea's observational equipment will be my shield. Well said. In battles like these, that kind of support is absolutely crucial. People out of the field tend to overlook them, but logistical support and reconnaissance are critical aspects of success on a battlefield. Besides, you have other capable servants and may be dangerous, but you'll have everything you need to succeed on your mission. Alright then, since we can't keep referring to these as pseudo-singularities, I think it's time to give this order a proper name. I kept calling it pseudo-singularities. We're up against stray remnants that broke free from the 72 demon god pillars during a battle at the Temple of Time. These remnants developed consciousness of their own deserted Gatia and scattered themselves around the world of their own volition. Our mission is to retrieve these dregs that should never have existed in the first place. So given all of that, we will call the operation to eliminate the pseudo-singularity's Remnant Order. That makes sense of the title being Remnant Order when I log in. In essence, it'll be a clean-up operation of the Grand Order's collateral damage, not that that means it'll be easier than the other singularities. Got it, so where am I going now? Listen up, we have determined the time period and location of the singularity. It is in Central Asia, sometime in 2000s. It's very close to our own time, much like Shinjuku. To date, there are no records of noteworthy wars or other major incidents taking place here. The strange part, though, is the singularity's coordinates. It turns out that this one is located deep beneath the surface of the Earth. What we're dealing with is a mysterious underground hollow large enough to house an entire country that appeared seemingly out of nowhere in Central Asia. That is your next destination. Alright, let's go. Starting unsummon program. Commencing Spiritron conversion. Ray shift begins in 3, 2, 1. All systems are go. Analyze lost order. Commencing Remnant Order search. I say that that's the best voice I tried to give that machine yet. At least it sounded good in my head, and not sure how it actually sounds live. Pseudo-Singularity 2, Humanity Foundation Value. 2000 AD Subterranean World of Folklore, Agartha, Women of Agartha. So how long is this gonna be? Because Shinjuku was actually pretty long. I think it lasted, what, around 10-ish episodes? Maybe a tiny bit more than that? Ooh. You know, for a place that has Wu Zetian and everyone else, doesn't look too bad. Welcomed by the subterranean world. Fighting a berserker, so is this Penth right now that we're fighting? So who's the one that, whoa, wait, what? Oh, hold on. What's this thing right here, 100%? Does that mean that certain servants do more damage? Hero's Dignity. Bond gained upon clearing Pseudo-Singularity 2 subterranean. Oh, its main quest increased by 100% for Bond. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Let's go do this. As I was saying, who's going to be the first person to join us? Welcome by the Subterranean World, Section 1. It looks like you've arrived safely. After Ray shift coordinates, you're so lucky that I spent all that time making sure everything was in order. Foe joined us. Your surroundings look to be in fine shape too. I've barely seen Foe so happy to have tagged along. Physical and mental state all green. Your values all appear to be within normal parameters, but... How are you feeling, Senpai? Do you feel sick or short of breath? If you experience any numbness, headache, stomachache, or terrible wrenching heartache at the idea of not having a Kohai with you, please let us know. It is a little lonesome over here. I'm feeling fine so far, but... It's not like you to be so vague, Cell. From what I can tell, there isn't anything particularly distressing about your surroundings. There's just something on your mind. I don't think that's it, Acting Commander. There are some things you can't tell from scan data alone. Remember, Senpai is the first person to set foot in a place that has been completely unknown to humanity. We may have tried to find out as much about it as we could ahead of time, but there's really no way of knowing what sort of effect that could have on someone. Good point. I know I certainly wasn't expecting to see this much greenery in a subterranean space. In fact, there is something strange about this place. It's that there's nothing strange about it. This place is several kilometers under the surface. We should be dealing with extreme heat and air pressure, and yet there's nothing of the sort as far as I can tell. There's even a sun in the sky. How is that possible? Where's the air that Cell is breathing right now even coming from? Plants, if that's the case. How are they here? How do they have light for photosynthesis? I know he's seen the underworld, but that could only exist in the Age of Gods, not the year 2000. So how can this underground world be so lush? Even a universal genius like me has no explanation. I think the moss on the ceiling is glowing. Okay, that makes sense of how there's light. Then perhaps it's a type of luminescent moss. You think so, but that type of moss only collects ambient light through its lens-shaped cell structure. As much as you'll see it in fiction, it's not really possible for plants to emit light equivalent to the sun's rays. Fine. I see, so we really don't know what's going on here. It's nothing like the Babylonian underworld. It doesn't seem like the Aztec underground world Xibalba that Quetzalcoatl once told us about either. It seems like you're in an actual subterranean space rather than an alternate dimension for the afterlife. All we can say for sure, Cell, is that this place is bizarre. Put differently, this place doesn't seem quite to be following the laws of nature as we understand them. In a sense, it may be best to think of that underground space as a different independent world. A whole new world. I think it deserves a better name than just underground space. From now on, I'm going to call it Agartha. It's the name of a legendary subterranean kingdom from a occult myth. Pretty fitting, would you say? Wait, Agartha. Women of Agartha. So is this like an Amazonian tribe type thing? Where there's only women here? I mean, technically I'm fine, right? Because I am a woman. But most of the time in the game, they see me as a guy, but when it's convenient for them, they reference me as a girl. I really don't understand it, man. Brings me back to summer. And when the girls want to go change, I could have went to go change with them, but they changed without me there. So many good times could have been had. It's legendary. It's the name of a legendary subterranean kingdom from a cult myth. Pretty fitting, wouldn't you say? Nice and simple, I like it. Hasn't Mahatma Helena mentioned that before? Mahatma, you mean Helena Blavatsky? Now to mention it, yes, she did write about Agartha back when she was alive. As I recall, she said it was one of the most important elements of occult history, an ideal underground paradise located at the center of the Hollow Earth. Well, it's too soon to say if it's the object of her research has anything to do with this place. There are at least some similarities with the strange underground world. No doubt Helena would be overjoyed to see this for herself. In fact, I thought she'd be interested in hearing about the situation, but she's not here, is she? Master, our acting commander, I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention that back when we first confirmed Agartha's existence, it was reported that a number of Chaldea's servants have gone missing. Oh boy, here we go again. We had to fight our own servants before in Shinjuku, let's do it again. And one of them is Helena Blavatsky. Well, and here I was only half joking, maybe she's already there. Of course, this is Helena we're talking about. She may have ray-shifted there on her own after hearing about the place, or she may have been resummoned there automatically for a completely different reason. After all, she is the heretic, I mean hero of the occult world with ties to the UFOs and everything. I don't think she'd be able to keep away from a place like that with how connected it is to the occult. Hang on, did you say a number of? Yes, I did. We've confirmed 3 so far. Hercules, Fergus, and Drake. Heracles, however you truly want to pronounce it. I can't think of any connection between them. It's possible that with the incineration of humanity having been stopped, they just chose to end their contract on their own. But I bet there's some kind of connection to this, even if we can't tell what it might be yet anyway. We can worry about that later. Right now, all we can say for sure is that Helena and maybe a few other servants might be there. If you can track them down, I think you should try to rendezvous with them. They should be willing to cooperate since you already know them at all. I agree, and if Helena really is there, we may be able to learn something useful from her, since she knows so much about mythical underground worlds. That would be a great help in keeping Master safe, so if she's there, I hope you find her soon. Astolfo is the first one I run into. It's a bit ironic that I have Astolfo in my party for this. I didn't know that Astolfo was gonna be here. But I guess you better attack, defend, and most importantly, Astolfo sucks. Take that how you want it. Don't you worry about a thing, Master. You have other capable servants who are willing and able to accompany you wherever you go, however strange or dangerous. Servants like me! Well, someone ate their vitamins this morning. Hey there! Who are you again? Huh? Uh-huh. I don't know what you mean, but was that a compliment? Yay! Foe! Ha! Stop it, Foe, that tickles. We both snuck along to accompany Master, so we should be friends. Astolfo, as in Astolfo the Rider-class servant, one of the 12 paladins of Charlemagne. That's me. This looked like it was gonna be fun, so I thought I'd come along and help out. Mosh, could you tell the guy working with the coffins I said thanks for helping me stow away? Thanks. Sure, he's right here. Astolfo says thank you, Mr. Munir. Of course, I hardly need to tell you that this is against regulations. You won't be fired since you did it to help Master, but I believe there may be some ramifications when it comes to evaluate your bonus. Oh geez, Mosh. Whoa, hey! I was happy to help Astolfo out. Totally worth it. Oh, he's one of Astolfo's fans, isn't he? Thanks, mister. I can't wait to start exploring this strange new world. It's the perfect playground for me. After all, what heroic spirit knows adventuring better than me? I've been to the moon! Well, that was maybe less about adventure than it was about Roland acting like a fool after he got rejected. I've heard about that, but I'm still not sure if it actually happened or was supposed to be a metaphor. Oh no. Oh no. I have both Astolfo and... I have both Astolfo and Daon. Are you serious? Not a single waifu has accompanied me on this mission. Women of Agartha. Where are you right now? 'Cause I don't necessarily like my odds currently. I mean, again, I know they're both technically referenced as either both or take your pick. But I'm still not sure about this, man. I mean, I like them both, but... well, Astolfo more than Daon. Whatever. Hold it. Did you think there was only one escort present? Another Spirit Origin reading. So you snuck 2 servants into the race shift. You'll be lucky to get any bonus at all. Ouch! But to make Daon happy, I'd give up my bonus in a heartbeat. Oh my god. Okay, let's just get it over with. Merci, Monsieur Munir. I would not be here now, would not for your courage, and I'm totally gonna forget this voice. Good to see you again, Master. I shall have joined Astolfo as your escort. There is no Kino sword for the protection of nobility. And as far as I'm concerned, you are now French royalty. Thus I shall protect you with my life, on my honor as a Knight of the White Lily. Chevalier Daon, thank you. I'm glad to know you'll be accompanying Master. Never mind the stowing away. At least I don't have a third one of them. I kind of feel like that makes it sound like you weren't feeling so good about me accompanying her. Astolfo, I'm so sorry, but yeah. Yeah, she wasn't feeling it when you showed up, but Daon? Yeah, because I mean, at least Daon has taunt and I believe evasion? I think. I haven't used Daon in a long time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean like that. I was going to just look the other way here, since it's never a bad thing to have trustworthy escorts. But if Marsh finds out I let someone get away with bending the rules for my own benefit, she'd never look at me the same way again. Better just keep quiet. At any rate, it's definitely good to know that 2 capable servants like you are looking out for Master, but in the future you need to go through the proper channels before you... Wait, I'm picking up on hostile entities heading your way. From their movements, they look like wild beasts. Bow. I should have known there would be wildlife down there. Part of me is dying to know more about this underground ecosystem. But that can wait. Now that your servants are there, there's nothing else to be done. Why couldn't I have at least had a waifu? I mean, technically, I could see Astolfo and Daon as one. Technically. I don't want to, though. Astolfo, the crazy cavalryman with the mythical steed, Daon, the inseparable knight of the White Lily. You may be complete opposites in behavior, but you're much alike in character deep down. You know what you need to do, yes? Of course. I'll take these things out lickety-split, and then Master will say... It's Astolfo. You did a good job? Oh, Astolfo, I'm so glad you're here with me. You're the only one I need. Maybe you should change the name to Bestestfo. Oh, Astolfo. If you're gonna be like this through the entire thing, Daon, please don't be cringy. Please. Please, that's all I ask. Or something like that. Oi, my sword shall I've already forgotten his voice. It hasn't even been that long. We, my sword shall shine with all of its light. Not the mere beast will understand its beauty or grace. A little beauty never hurt to look at you. Sel, you only just got there and you've already got 2 blushing beauties at your beck and call. Yeah. Beauties. I really liked, for a split second, the voice I gave it, Daon. And I've already forgotten it because of this weird crap going on, man. Actually, if you count myself and Marsh, that would make 4. I count both of you as beauties. But, well, I still rank Marsh way leagues above you. Oh, whatever. No need to include me in that count. Aw, you're so modest, Marsh. At any rate, just make sure you're not so overcome by our beauty that you neglect your surroundings, Master. Alright, good luck with your first battle in Agartha. 4 blushing beauties? Yes. No, but without Marsh around... Wait, who's even blushing then? You're serious. You're serious. This is our first freaking battle and we already have 2 chimeras. One that has almost 300,000 health. What the absolute freaking hell, man? I mean, Panther's gonna be able to tear through it, but still, what the absolute heck? Lining up blue berserker gems purely just to get her skills a little weak. It was really annoying, which is why I waited 1 week, but then I ended up waiting 2 for whatever reason. Alright. Whatever your Noble Phantasm is called, I haven't even heard her say her Noble Phantasm. But it looks really good though. Yeah, attack down. 134,000 damage, not bad. Woohoo! 3 busters! Take the dangerous one out, please. Well, 10th go! Look at that sexy damage! Oh, hell yeah! We took it down all that way and still had some damage left to do. Aw, dang it, this was the 3rd round as well. It sucks. I also should have put that on. 1 more turn, fine. Come on, Weaver! What can you do? I mean, decent enough. But now Panther has absolutely no buffs, except for defense, which is gonna be gone now. Alright, heal up Wu. It's Wu's time to shine. Albeit she has only 1 damage buff, which isn't really gonna help much. but it's fine. Also, pop this on Pence just in case. Let's do this thing. Whatever your Noble Phantasm is called. I'm pretty sure we'll learn the Noble Phantasm name after we finish this event. Not event, this singularity. Remnant order. Come on! Tenth, please! Get some busters up! Ugh. Yeah, at least have one. Come on, crit! Dang it! No, it doesn't matter. We've finished them off. Congratulations, 5 turns. That was the first fight. I can only imagine what the rest of it's gonna be like. Holy Bond Point Central! My God! Is there an event going on for bond points and I just don't know? Is that what the second anniversary? Is the second anniversary causing that? Or is that legitimately for this singularity? Holy crap, I also hit 134 and now I have a bunch of AP that I'm... Oh man. News. Pretty sure this isn't doing anything. I'm part of campaign. About memorial quests. I need those summoning tickets. Ooh. Look at these nice looking cards. Of course I'll be getting Mosh. That's not even a question as to which one I'll be choosing. Okay, back to this. Finding yet again more berserkers. Level 83, no wonder. Alright, let's take Waver. Let's go. Hostile is eliminated. Well done, everyone. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Foe. Astafel disrupted the enemy's formation, while I kept Master safe, a surprising well-balanced strategy. However, we are lacking destructive power since the Stolfa's Noble Phantasm is all bark and no bite. We may need someone at the Vanguard with more power, maybe Sensen. No, he is a gentleman and thus best set against people, not beasts. The Queen and I are the same type of servants. Amadeus, no, absolutely not. We'd better decide what to do next. I couldn't agree more, Senpai. Same. First, I'd like to hear more about your surroundings. Tell us everything you can see and hear. We are analyzing your video feed, of course, but it's helpful for you to give us your impressions as well. Got it. Well, first of all... so the ceiling is very high up and appears to be made of stone. The floor is covered in plants just like above ground. And its terrain ranges from hills and forests to rivers. That all seems to match our initial evaluations of topography, however. Right, never mind how odd that all is, topographically speaking. Cell's impression of it doesn't add up either. It's almost like a mosaic. Various features and environments are combined in ways you not expect to see in a single landmass. It's as if a bunch of authors got together to all write one combined anthology of Agartha. You think? I don't know, I'm an adventuring expert, and I've seen lots of weird stuff up on the surface too. In any case, this world's topography is not so important as our mission. We are here to find a demon god pillar, correct? That's right, however, the signal has become muddled since Master's arrival. We're still fairly certain it's somewhere in here in Agartha, but I'm afraid we can't narrow it down more than that right now. Essentially, our readings on Agartha are oddly blurred and undefined, like in the result of our topographical investigation. That's just one example, though. All the data we're collecting about Agartha will sometimes just shift to entirely different values with no continuity. And yet, with things in your immediate vicinity, cellular continuity appears to be perfectly stable. In other words, the closer you are to the observation target, the more accurate our results will be. Which means we have no choice but to have you continue to investigate on foot. You think there are any other people here? How about I can find someone to talk to? It's hard to be certain what how erratic readings are. As I mentioned, we're picking up what appear to be artificial structures in the area. So I wouldn't rule out the possibility of people being nearby. In that case, we should head for an area where we can give out reliable data and use it as our base of operations while... Okay, Master, let's start by heading somewhere with lots of people. Don't worry, adventuring sense will get us there. Piece of cake, this way. A sulfur, wait! Huh? I thought he disappeared over that hill. He certainly came back quickly. Monsters, right? Wait, what's his signal? Well, it's not my fault. My honest, they were already headed here when I spotted them. My bees, It would appear we missed a few earlier. Although it seems as though they're running away from something that frightened them. Alright, Buster cards all around. This is what I love to see. I would have went with Wu's Buster, but I'm pretty sure she still wouldn't have done enough damage. Even Waver can't do enough damage with that 12,000, jeez. Oh, there's 6 boars. That makes sense. Okay, defensive strategy. Hi. Would you tap on the last one, please? Come on, Wu, take it out! Yeah, see? If Wu doesn't have buffs, she can't take out basically anything. I mean, with a lot of buffs, she can still at least use a Noble Phantasm to take out the, Caster, even though she's weak to him. Only you crit twice, Waver. Only you crit twice. Oh, we got our Noble Phantasm up. Not like it truly matters, though. Alright, let's just buster it up. This should be able to get at least 10 through to take out the 27,000 damage. Health one. Bop, and bop. Nope, still not enough. You know, I still can't tell if Penth is good or not. I like her a lot. Hey there, big boss, man. There we go. Let's do this. Come on, damage buff. Crap. Oh well. And that's it. Let's go. Come on, giant the demon aboard. $155,693, not bad. That was another 93,000. Well, at least the big bad one's now poisonous. And this is not good. Penth is gonna go down if we don't do something quick. Come on, crit! Please, someone crit! Dang it! Alright. Let's do defense up. And that's about all we can do. We don't have any damage increases either, crap. Alright, we need to kill that boar quickly. Thank you, Waver, for that 19,000 damage crit. And, no! Alright, damage increase. Woohoo! I know this is gonna be a little bit overkill, but I do not give a crap at all. Let's do this thing! 8 turns and Penth lives. It's completely worth it, I swear. And there we go, GG. Ooh, look at all that sexy bond points. Okay, let's see what those beasties tracks lead. I wonder if there'll be any people. I trust your instincts, Astolfo. I trust Daeon's eye for observation. Huh, thanks, Master. It's nice to be trusted. Hey, looky, that was fast. Isn't that a guy there on the ground, over by that boulder? The beast tracks continue on past that point. It seems unlikely to be a coincidence. Perhaps this man was unwittingly caught up in a stampede and fled there for shelter. Let's wake him up and find out. Hello, are you alive? Did Astolfo just slap him? Did you just slap him? Oh good, he is. Eh? Hang on, isn't this guy? Wait, I'm getting a 7th reading, Master. That boy is a servant. But, the spirit origin pattern. Let's see, boy. So, Alexander? Kid Gil? Billy the Kid? Okay, it's a small Fergus. I think. Before he became, you know, that giant pervert. And what he did to poor nursery rhyme. Scaring her about that candy and the tooth repairing or drilling. Who are you guys? It's Wayward Travelers. Are you okay? I think I'm okay, thank you. Just the fact that you bothered to ask tells me you're good people. I'm glad to have met you. I was going to ask if you live down here, but if you are a servant, it seems there would be little point in doing so. So instead, let me ask you this. Do you know much about this underground world? No, I don't. All I know is that I was summoned here. I know that I'm a servant, but that's really about all I know. Did you say underground world? That explains why I can't see the sky. Still, I don't get why a fledgling like me would be summoned here in the first place. Are you a fledgling? I mean... I'm afraid so. The whole reason you found me collapsed on the ground like that is because I was helpless against those demonic beasts that came stampeding out of nowhere. I wonder if those were the demonic boars they say every Celtic warrior should fight at least once in their lives. If so, I can die without any regrets now. Again, Celtic. I believe. It's Fergus. Kinda looks like him. Master, it's very hard to believe, but that boy is well... Oh, are these friends of yours druids? Something like that. We're helping out those guys from behind the scenes. Don't worry, you can trust us. Now let me see the spirit origin pattern for myself. Oh. That is interesting. I can see why Marsh is at a loss. You're all good people, so I believe I can trust you. This unshakable trust I feel must come from another different version of me, having met you before. Maybe... I apologize for asking this out of nowhere, but would you mind if I joined you? To be honest, I still have a long way to go to become a full-fledged warrior. I can't promise I'll be of much help, but I can promise I won't get in your way. Again, where are my waifus? It says women of Agartha, right? Not men of Agartha? Where are they? I believe the way my heart is racing right now means going with you is the right thing for me to do. Of course, I'm aware that alone won't merit your trust. For the sign of good faith, I'll tell you my true name. Fergus McCroy. There we go. He still may be a Shota-esque, kind of. But I still know Fergus, even though I don't use him at all. I'm Fergus McCroy, a member of the Ulster royal family. Welcome to the party. Thank you for the Saint Quartz. Camping ground. Ooh. We get to fight a Lancer and a Saber. Wonder who they're gonna be. Let's do this thing. Section 2. Contact. So, that's the other me you all know is like. I can't believe it. A brave and earnest man best described as the simple-minded and chaotic. And on top of that, he's both a warrior who fights like a demon and a relentless womanizer. Why are you telling him about his future self? Yeah, it hardly sounds like you. Are you sure you're really Fergus? You think so, Master? I can kind of see the resemblance. Yes, it doesn't sound like him. I didn't say that he didn't look like him. I knew straight away when I saw him that was Fergus. I understand how you feel, but our data doesn't lie. He is without a doubt Fergus McCroy, one of other servants who went missing from Chaldea. That said, we still don't have any idea of how he ended up like that. I'm not surprised. I don't know either. Still, I'm glad to know that I really did meet you all before, even if it wasn't the same me. That said, I don't understand why I was summoned. I mean, I'm still just in training. Do you enjoy training? Do you like women? Where did that come from? Well, I certainly don't dislike them. It's just, I never know what to do around them. Personally, I'd rather train than talk to girls. Training is nice. It helps me turn off my brain and forget about all the trouble my brothers cause. I really feel like it's so straightforward. What's more, I can see its results for myself. Do you enjoy training? Of course. I train to become a great warrior every day. That has nothing to do with me being royalty. Any Celtic man would do the same. Never mind what a long way to go I still have. Hey, hear that? Fergus not knowing what to do around girls. Indeed, it's quite shocking. I never ever expected him to be this way. At least they both shared their fondness for training. I knew he couldn't have become the skilled swordsman he is on natural talent alone. He must have put in a lot of hard work during his youth as well. Maybe some goddess did this to him. Skasaha? Maybe. Parts of him are similar to the Fergus we know, but a fair amount is entirely different. It's such a strange feeling, to be honest. I'm still not sure how to feel. I'm not even sure if it's okay for me to be surprised or not. It's a bit like running into an old friend who's changed so much you barely recognize them. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's so different from what you were expecting that you don't know how to react. You know what I kind of want right now? I love Mosh, but I would really love to see what a Mosh altar would look like. I've seen pics of a possible one before, but a real Mosh altar would be fantastic, and I would love them both. That's rich coming from you. That does sound more like a reaction you'd provoke than one you'd experience yourself, Da Vinci. By the way, do you know Meeb and Cuchulainn? I feel like I've heard those names before, but I can't picture them. Feels like my memories are all hazy. There must be some things that the Fergus you're all familiar with knows that I don't. I'm sorry to be such a disappointment. For what it's worth, I can promise I'll do my best to learn and improve everything I can. So, spurred on by his indignation at his own immaturity, he trains to overcome his own weakness. Yep, sounds like Fergus. So it seems this is essentially Fergus's past younger self, both physically and in terms of his memories. But much as his appearance, personality, and stats may be different, he is still the same Fergus McCroy we know. So don't worry, it's safe to trust him. That said, I do wonder why he's manifested like this. Whoever it was must have gone out of their way to summon him from Chaldea before reverting him to his younger self. Da Vinci, you do the brain stuff. We'll keep adventuring. Yes, that's a good idea. I do wonder what's going on with Fergus, but our main goal is to explore Agartha. Our exploration may lead to some explanation about what has happened to him after all. Exploring this world, huh? That sounds great to me. I also think my being here probably has something to do with the abnormality that Cell is looking into. In which case, I believe it's my duty to help resolve it. I can see that the two of you are both beautiful and brilliant warriors. Oh, my. Please. Please don't fall for it. Fergus, back away now. They're both blushing. I'm afraid I won't be of any help in combat at all, compared to you two. But I do have confidence in my stamina. I can run any way you need me to. This must be the super stamina I've heard about. I guess that Fergus must have had this going for him even as a kid. You know, maybe the reason why I like Astolfo so much is because basically we're the same. I'm an airhead, he's an airhead. Well, I'm an airhead most of the time. Not as much as he is, but it feels like we're similar in that regard. Yeah. That and he just looks better than Daon. I said it. This must be the super stamina I've heard about. I guess the Fergus must I already read that. Fergus always says he uses that stamina to keep going all night long. Keep going all night? I thought nighttime was for sleeping. Is that no, please don't corrupt the young Fergus. Maybe we can have an actually pure Fergus. Although, who am I kidding? I ain't pure either. If there's a better way to use my stamina at night, I'd love for you to teach it. Oh God. Please, no. Don't even pop that image up in my head. As I said, totally ain't pure. Don't look at me like that. I can't pay off this awesome setup when you're so innocent like that. At any rate, we may be on an expedition of sorts, but we still have yet to find a clue of any kind. Astolfo's instincts worked in our favor, as it was thanks to him that we found Fergus the hero. Fergus the hero? I don't deserve such an honor, especially from one so beautiful as you. May I ask your name? So, he says he's not good with women, and yet he pulls out a line like that. Please call me Daon. Delighted to have you with us. At any rate, we now know that an adventurer's intuition is not to be discounted when exploring dangerous new territory. Let's not run around wasting our time. For the moment, I suggest we follow Astolfo. What's that? Fofo! See, I knew we'd find something here. It's a town, or rather a campsite. Might as well go in there. Ahoy there! You can't just barge in. Call out first. It's just like that. There's no telling what you might find here. Please be careful, Senpai. I knew it. Amazonian women. It's only Amazoness women here. You know, that actually makes sense with Penth. Because I'm pretty sure that Penth is the Amazonian queen. In which case, makes sense. And then somehow the Amazonian tribe clashes with Wu's side. Hey, it's a person, hiya! But, please, let this be the one time where me being a woman, kind of, is actually gonna work to my benefit. They'll see me as a woman, then they won't put me up for me being a man, and they won't kill me. Or at least throw me into jail. Are you insane? Marsh just told us to be careful. Without my experience as a spy, there's never a case where running up to someone you've never met to say hello would be wise. Aw, come on. Being friendly never hurt anyone. You know, she is kinda staring pretty hard at us, huh? Yes, here she is. I can't really see much here. I wonder why she's wearing such revealing clothing. You never seen Amazons before? There it is! A man! What? Did you say a man? Okay, now hold on. This could work in your benefit. It could work out like it does in One Piece when Luffy goes to the Amazonas Island. Or it could work out like what happened in Futurama. Or I can't really think of any other Amazons I know right now. Oh, well. Don Machi's Amazons, Tiona and Tione. There's more of them coming out to the tents. A man! A man! Now, you're gonna kill us, but I'm a woman. You can go out to Fergus McCroy. A stray man. A stray? As in a stray dog? Look out! They're arming themselves and preparing to attack. Damn! It seems we have no choice but to fight. Fergus, take care of Master. I should be able to hold my own against these opponents, but I'm afraid I can't use my sword against women. But don't worry, I can still make certain to keep Cell safe. Can't you use your sword against women? Is that a Celtic guise? Not at all. It's my own, very personal problem. I'm worried about inadvertently harming them. Still, I should be able to deflect their attacks, so I can at least protect Cell. Oh, so you don't know how to handle them, right? No problem, Daon. I got this. Huh. I know we've fought Amazons before, but this is literally the first time of actually doing it. In a world full of Amazonian women. Ooh, look at that damage. Ent is taking out her own tribe. At least I believe this is her tribe. Maybe. We defeat her and take Fergus captive, throw him in jail, and we can go meet the queen because we're women, right? Although then they'll probably see us as just a skinny little girl and they'll try to beef us up by making us train, become hardcore combatants. As you can tell, I have a very certain stigma of what my idea of an Amazonian woman is from certain things I've seen. So what I'm saying is probably most definitely accurately not anything truthful. Although currently the thing with the men is I'm just currently wondering what the heck they're gonna do. Alright, defense up. Got that. Let's also do this just in case. Bop, bop, and bop. That's right, Pen, take her out. Bye-bye. Oh, damn, look at that sexy damage. Alright, Woo. It is your time to shine. Come on, damage increase. Thank you. Oh, you'll do even more, slightly more damage. Now, was that enough to kill, or was it extremely close? Extremely close. You know what's sad is that I think Woo is max foed. I think? Maybe not. Even though, I don't think Penth is either. Yeah, they probably are, and I've already forgotten because it's been so long. No sign of hostile reinforcements. The battle is over. Given those women's fighting style, clothing, equipment, and determination to fight to the last, they must be Amazons. You might have seen them before in other places. Amazons, phoenix feathers. Oh, my head. The ones with the feathers. Yes. Quick, get a phoenix down. Are you alright, Senpai? Did you remember something distressing? Amazons, phoenix feathers. Luchadors. Slam. Falling from the sky. Possibly dying if she didn't catch us. That was a fun scene. I think I must have used a bunch of those, or maybe I could get them for myself. What a coincidence. I believe I did as well. Such is to be expected for a noble knight like myself, I suppose. At any rate, if these women really are Amazons, then we fought them many times before. Alone they aren't much of a threat, but in a group, well... Man, why didn't they just surrender? I wanted to hear what they had to say. That was incredible. You completely dominated your opponents through sheer skill rather than brute force. Winning like that takes a lot of patience. I'm especially impressed that you were able to do so against female warriors. Personally, I couldn't contain my surprise at seeing women fight with such ferocity. I don't understand. Don't the Celts have female warriors as well? I seem to recall one in particular who was especially terrifying. Well, I have heard that there are a lot of strong female warriors in the area surrounding Ulster. But I've never even met one, let alone fought one. And yet, the one that poisoned you and turned you not pure is the one who is the strongest out of them all. Yes, he hasn't met Skasaha yet. Yes, he hasn't met Meeb yet. Meeb, I believe, was a coup thing. Although coup and Skasaha are also a thing. Oh. That's why I'm still not used to wielding my sword against women. That's it's hard for me to see them as enemies. Whenever I try, it's like my arms freeze up. Oh well, maybe that's just something that happens when you're young. Anywho, since you don't have any trouble on defense, I think we'll make you Master's full-time protector. As for attacking female enemies, you just gotta get used to it. Don't worry, it'll work out. I punch them all the time. Thank you. I'm sorry for the trouble. Now then, we may have not been able to get any information out of the Amazons themselves, but we do know more after investigating the camp. For one thing, it appears that this was a hunting outpost. And those beasts we encountered on the plain earlier must have been running away from them. Oh, now I see. I guess they must have been hunting them for food. Definitely, yes. We'll have to see anything from a farm, so they must be primarily hunt for food. Wow, I could barely defeat just one of those boars. They were just going out to hunt them. They really are fearsome warriors. Furthermore, it seems like they have been taking their game somewhere else after making the kill. You can tell from the wagon tracks they're heading away. Down that road, and where do you think that road leads? Our next destination. Yeah, I don't see much point in just going on a nature walk. Heading where there are people will be a better way to get answers. We need more information on this world and the Demon God Pillar, what's more. If there are other servants like Fergus here who disappeared from Chaldea, we might be able to get information on them too. Wow, that's some pretty snazzy footwork for such a little guy. It's not over yet though, check this out. I suppose we'd best think of them as an advance for Constance's team. In the meantime, Master, let's stay alert and continue on our way. I agree. It's good to have a stealth for taking the initiative, but I'm also glad to have someone as cautious as you there too, Daon. Anyway, please be careful, Senpai. We still don't know why the Amazons attacked you without warning. Likewise, we don't know if you'll find any other kinds of people up ahead, or simply more Amazons. After all, we still know almost nothing about Agartha. Don't worry, I'll keep my guard up. For that matter, I'm still wondering what that one Amazon meant. When she called Fergus a stray man. See? Here's the thing. They see Astolfo and Daon as women, including myself, thankfully. If I was playing as a man character, they probably would have also been talking about me. This is the one time where me being a woman actually makes freaking sense, and I've never thought I'd say that sentence in my life, but it's true. So how many do we have? Yeah. Alright, well with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will continue heading into the Riverside town, and however far we can get next. So yeah, till then, see you guys later.